Hello, I'm Andy Singh, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for those of you from Aries from the 8th of January up to the 14th of January. So let's start at the 8th of January. Sunday, the 8th of January, is going to be a very difficult day for you in Aries. There is a tendency to be frustrated or depressed and to be disappointed in one way or another. Whether it's got to do with your career, business, finances, whether it's got to do with areas of romance, marriage or family, or even health. And watch out that disappointments can come from third parties as well, people you are dealing with. Now, you start the day very poorly, and so what happens is that everything slows down. Delays are going to be seen for any good news you expect. And also disappointments will be around the corner in one form or another. There is another cluster of good planets around there as well. And this little cluster only appears now and then during the morning or afternoon session, not enough energy to reverse a situation which is poorly affecting you. But during the evening and the later evening and the night session, this little cluster starts to help you. It brings solutions which earlier in the day you could not find. And it brings also the possibility of taking a leadership role where others tend to listen to you. Whereas in the reverse, in the morning or afternoon or early evening session, the opposite takes place, where nobody wants to obey or listen to you. And so the evening session and the late night session becomes extremely lucky for you. Good to socialize, good to go out and meet people. But remember that these frustrating planets of yours on the 8th of Sunday do not disappear when it is the evening session. So take everything with a limit. Don't expect the utmost support or the utmost success. But you seem to improve during the evening session. Monday the 9th is going to be a very good day for you. In your areas of career or business, plenty of good news comes your way. The possibility of getting good news in the sense of promotions or making more money in business, a better business deal is also seen. And you have the possibility of making the changes that you want. That's the important good news for you as well. Emotional planets are also seen. So in the areas of romance or marriage and family, you are going to do very well. There's a very huge potential here of getting very lucky. So be on the positive side of life to tell yourself that you expect good news, and in one way or another it will come for you. So a good day, Monday the 9th. Tuesday the 10th is another very good day, a very special day. It brings about the opportunity of winning recognition or improving your circumstances in one way or another, or getting a lot of support behind you. Business planets are seen. So in the career and business area of life, you are going to do very well on Tuesday the 10th. The beginning of the day starts off with recognition and the possibility of getting a promotion or even just plain support from your superiors and from your colleagues. And in the business area, every chance of winning a contract or making good contacts in business are seen. The evening session also remains very steady, and I would advise you to mix business and pleasure. So you can go out with your colleagues to improve the bonding in your career, or you can call business partnerships or potential business people to socialize with you, and good news will also come. So a very good day, Tuesday the 10th. And we'll then move to Wednesday the 11th. Wednesday the 11th moves very nicely from the beginning of the day until the evening session. After that, a planet that can bring sudden and unexpected reversals or upsets moves in. Well, this planet is there throughout the day, but his energy only starts to show from the evening session right through the end of the day up to midnight. Now, earlier part of the day, you can make changes. Emotional areas are very important, so they seem to be on the positive side. And also the chances of meeting people to further your progress can also be seen for you on Wednesday the 11th. When I mention emotional planets, I mean that the emotional side of your life becomes very important to discuss or to plan. Well, let's go to the evening session of Wednesday the 11th, where, as I mentioned earlier, upsets can be created by planets who are very fast and who bring sudden and unexpected reversals of bad news. This starts from the evening session right up to the end, up to midnight. So be careful that accidents are possible, and be careful that a danger of reversals mean that a better position during the earlier part of the day now becomes not so good, and it also shows opposition against you. Thursday the 12th is going to be a very good day. There are planets which I concern them as business planets, and they help you to take charge, get bigger areas of responsibility, allow you to have more power and authority as well. So in the career and business side, you are progressing very well from the start of the day until about the late evening session. After that, watch out that a very fast planet moves in. Firstly, this fast planet contributes towards arguments, making you argumentative. Then he makes you hasty and impatient, and he therefore makes you careless, misinformation, miscalculation. And then he also brings accidents. So the evening section, be very careful that disturbances like even accidents are very possible. So you start a very good Thursday the 12th, and then by the time it's late evening and night session, watch out for this bits of downside. Friday the 13th is going to be a very difficult day for you. Morning, noon and night. Now, if you lie low, meaning that if you lower your exposure to risk, then you will find that little things will bother you throughout the day. But if you expose yourself to risk, then you will find that situations can get really very bad for you on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th shows that unexpected difficulties approach you in career and business. And they also approach you in areas of romance and marriage. And even your health areas, it's more like accidents or unexpected health issues, like appendicitis, for example. The evening session, which is roughly from for Friday the 13th, is a bit earlier. It starts about 6 p.m. onwards. There comes planets who bring disappointments in romance and marriage, difficulties to work closely with your colleagues, problems with business partnerships or people you do business with, and the bottom line is losses. So you are going to get some danger of getting bad news in any area of your life from the late evening or the evening, and then the late evening and the night session. Also be careful that accidents are possible. So don't drink too much, or don't stay away too late, and if you are sleepy, get somebody to drive you home. So a very difficult day for you in Aries, Friday the 13th. Saturday the 14th, well, I would put it this way, that if you're not careful, and if you start the day with arguments and quarrels, then the whole day is going to be very difficult for you. Why? Because stress is going to accumulate in your mind, anxiety will follow, and you might feel guilty of what you have done. So it is better on Saturday the 14th to tell yourself, just say the minimum, say it politely, and then leave issues at that. You have planets which are also good, 2 of them roaming about during the morning session, but I see their energies are very low, meaning that they can hardly help you very much. These good energy planets only come from the evening session and then later in the night. So the solutions which you may not be able to find in career or business or romance in marriage in the earlier part of the day, the morning and the afternoon, then you will find solutions will come in the late evening and the night time. So patience is the key word for Saturday the 14th. And if you can be patient, you will find that what you could not sort out in the earlier part of the morning and afternoon and early evening, you will sort it out later in the day for you. And that is what I have to tell you for Aries. I wish you the best of luck. And if you like to communicate with me, go to Facebook and look me up, and then you can ask me the questions you want. Until then, thank you for listening to me, and good luck.